Emma had already trained with Lance at that point, but she was still like it just showed her dedication. She would still come to our camp and work out and do stuff with us there. Matthias Wilde would still come in, or Tyler Breeze, he would come in and work out with us after he did the camp. So there were some good wrestlers that came through, and it's weird because a lot of wrestling schools today, they're probably like 1 or 2 days a week, but Lance's school is Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You don't get a lot of ring time.
It's a full-time thing.
And Lance is the guy that's in the ring the whole time. Like I had probably over 20 matches with Lance Storm, and there's very few places in the world where you can get that much intense ring time with a guy.
Did he have any big matches around the period of time that you were training with him?
No, I think he did some Ring of Honor shots in between our camp, but as far as the whole camp, he was.
Did he run his camps back to back to back, or would he run a camp, take a?
Yeah, he did 3 camps a year, so he would do 3 months, a month off, 3 months, a month off, 3 months.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, what were you going to say?
Oh, I was just going to say, so I mean, as you were training with him, you said that you had the opportunity to wrestle him a lot.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, none of those matches ever surfaced. Like, they were just like training matches. None of them were taped, right?
We had one match that was taped that was at a show, actually, because at the end of the camp, he used to book for a company called the PWA, the Prairie Wrestling Alliance. It was in Calgary. And we did a deal where it was like a battle royal, and then it was like a student battle royal, and the winner of the battle royal got to wrestle Lance. So I won the battle royal, and then I challenged Lance Storm to a match, and we ended up having a singles match. And I believe it was taped. I just don't know what ever happened.
Hit him up, find it.
I know, right?
We'll throw it on YouTube.
Yeah, right.
That'd be sick.
I have pictures of it, but no video of it. But again, like I said before, being in the ring with that guy, I mean, there's something I can't put into words really. It's just you can't get that experience a lot of places. You know what I mean? Being in the ring that much with the guy at that level, it brought me to a whole other level. I couldn't have got that way when I was in New England. Not that New England didn't help me and didn't give me a great foundation, but it definitely took me to a whole other level being in the ring with Lance like that. That much.
Was Lance? Obviously, I don't know what's somebody's political way to put it. I don't know. Sometimes I think people online like to poke fun at Lance based on how serious he is.
Yeah.
Do you think that his disposition kind of helped him as a trainer? Was it like no nonsense, or is he a lot more personable than people give him credit for?
Yeah, I think it's a case of he's a guy you just have to get to know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think at first, like a lot of people, he's just he is who he is. But then once you get to know him, he opens up, and he's a great guy. Like he taught me so much that he helped me so much. I consider him a good friend to this day. He's an awesome trainer. His training.
Do you still keep in touch with him?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
We email back and forth and talk to each other, and he still gives me great advice. I think he's one of the best schools, one of the best trainers out there. I mean, it's a chore to get there, but if you can do it, I'd say it's definitely worth it.
What did you think was going to happen when you were done training with him?
Oh man, that's when the bad times happen.
Yeah.